Hey guys, it's Ava. I'm not shouting today. I hope it's a very solemn ah solemn Thursday evening. I've just come back home from being on the road all day, and there's no doubt if I have a very busy schedule. But today, I literally took time out to visit somebody from my community. I think very often, as coaches, speakers, trainers, consultants, architects, whatever we call ourselves, a lot of us are oftentimes very supportive of our clients when they're spending their money with us. And we are very quick to take their money, and they pay for our services, they pay for our courses, and not a lot of us take enough time out. Hi, Vanita. Vanita, today I went to visit one of my clients in the hospital. She's struggling with breast cancer. This is her 6th time. And she's my client. She's in my community. And I paused my day to go and look for her. I am busy, but she's a member of my community, and I take my community very, very seriously. I take my clients very seriously. I don't just see them as people who spend money with me. I see them as family. They matter to me. And very often, not all of us as coaches get involved. Not all of us as people in this kind of space value our clients enough to go beyond the call of duty, to be there for them when things are low, when they're in the valley, when they're in the pit. And when I went to see her today, she was crying. I prayed with her. I brought a copy of my book for her to read, and I signed it, and I took my daughter with me as well, because here's the thing, guys, life is fragile. Life is a very fragile thing, and today we are happy and we're all about and we're bouncing about, but we never know what tomorrow can bring for any of us. And the most important wealth is our health. And I just see that if you're in my community and you are on the other side right now, then you need my strength as your leader, as your coach, as your sister friend. Regardless of whether you spend money with me or not, it's not about that. So I just want to say to you guys two points here today. And the first point is that your health is your biggest wealth. And we have control over our health to an extent. But if we get to the place, hi Caroline, if we get to the place where we are ill and we're in a community, then we expect support from that community. And if you are a speaker, if you're a coach, if you're an alchemist, if you're a trainer, if you are in business of dealing with people, then your clients don't just stop being your client when they can spend money with you. Your clients are your clients when they are down in the valley. You need to be there to help pull them up, because that's what it's about. It's more than just the now. It's more than just the moment. It's more than just when your clients can afford to pay you some money. When they are sick, I believe, and this is my opinion, there's no rule that says that. There's no law that says that. It's just the Ava Eagle Brown way, that I will pause, and once I'm able, I'll take the time out to support the people in my community. So today I went to a hospital. I went to a hospital to see my client. I couldn't spend a lot of time, but I was present. And she was so delighted to see me. She cried tears. She's struggling with breast cancer. It's her 6th time. Now, it takes a strong person to fight breast cancer 6 times. That is resilience. That is warriorship. That is somebody who says, I will, I must, I can. And who better to go and stand behind her and beside her today than myself? So I just want to encourage you guys to understand that your clients are not just your clients when they put money in your bank account. Your clients are meant to be there, and you're meant to support the community. And hear me, guys, I'm not blowing my own horn, but I care about the people in my community. I care about them beyond their pocketbook. I care about them beyond the ability to put money in my bank account. I care about them as a human being. And that is really, really, really important. And I mean, I couldn't spend half an hour. I think I spent 20 minutes. But it was 20 minutes enough for me to give her a hug. It was 20 minutes enough for me to give her a book. It was 20 minutes enough for me to pray with her. It was 20 minutes enough for my daughter to see that caring about others, although I know she knows, is important. So I want to encourage you that you need to think about the people in your space and your community and your friendship groups and reach out to them and check in on them. See how they are doing. And as a leader in my community, which is Awakening Your Best Life, if I didn't know that a member of my community is sick, it's because that member of my community doesn't want me to know that the person is sick. So I am just really honored and glad and proud of the person I am. But I want to implore you today to reach out to somebody in your community. And the community doesn't have to be a Facebook community. Think about your friends you haven't heard from in a long time. Think about people who you know might be ill. Reach out to them and see how you can be there to support them. The other thing I want to say to you is that we have to understand that life is fragile. Life is a very fragile thing. And at any moment, any of us could, be ill. So we must show compassion. We must show respect. We must show, the willingness to help others push through that bad patch. And we must live our lives now. Today when I walked away from that hospital, one of the things that I walked away from it with is that cancer is real. And the best thing you can do to prevent it, you do it. Hi, Adrian. Adrian, I went to visit one of my clients, one of my community members from Awakening, my group on Facebook. She's in the hospital. She's fighting with breast cancer. It's her 6th time. And so I went to pay her a visit today, a very short visit, but I went with my daughter. And I'm glad I did it because I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't go. I wouldn't feel good about it. I wouldn't feel at peace with myself. And I've been wanting to go for some time. But I want to say that your health is your wealth, and we just have to be much more aware and much more careful with how we treat our bodies, with how we treat ourselves, our health. We need to learn to forgive and be forgiven, but most importantly, we need to learn to forgive ourselves. And the healing starts within us. And the more we harbor things, the more we have acrimony within, with others, is the worse it is. Hi, Suzanne. I went to see our friend today. The more we have acrimony amongst us and other people, the more we give ourselves the reason to be ill. So I just want to say to you today, thank you. I want to say to you that, release, forgive, cleanse, let go, release anything that is in you that is tension, anything that's holding you bondage. Just learn to release, because the more we have things within us and contentiousness, and we have grief and grief and strife, is the more we leave space for illnesses. So anybody who's done you wrong, whether it's your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your sister, your brother, your boyfriend, your husband, your enemy, your neighbor, release it. Don't give those opportunities for yourselves to become damaged. Just release it, because we have one life with no replay button, and it's real. There's no replay button in life, and you might make a lot of mistakes in life, but every day that you wake up is a new day. It's a new opportunity to change your life. So don't waste your life living in, who did you wrong, who hurt you, who messed you up, who robbed you, who did you out of the big business deal, who left you, who broke up your family. Let it go. Learn to release. Release, guys. Please release it. Because there is absolutely no replay on life. There's no rewind button like the remote. There's none. It's a one shot, one opportunity. And why not try to make it the best? Stress is toxic. Stress is one of the biggest factors that kill people in this kind of first world country. And you have to take time to be in silence. As I get more into this space, the older I get, I recognize that I have to take time for Ava. And one of the ways that I do that is I go to the spa every month just to be silent. I take time out every day now now just to be with myself. I spend time with me because we are so busy being busy, and I'm very busy. But in my busyness, I take time for myself every day because my sanity is so important. And I want you to understand that while we're chasing our dreams, we must make time for ourselves. We must make time to enjoy the dream because life is short and there's no rewind button. And today just kind of proved that, reminded me of that, solidified that for me, that every moment is special. Every moment is precious. Every moment is special. You got to capture every moment of every day. Every moment. Guys, you don't understand. Like, I came away from that hospital realizing that, not realizing because I knew this already, that any moment, any of us could be taken away. Any moment. So you got to meditate. You got to take time on meditation. I don't know if you saw my post today, and I'm going to talk about it on my Facebook Live right now, because if you go into my group, Awakening Your Best Life, and I haven't been there today because I've been really busy just attending to my community outside of the community. And I called a friend of mine today and I said to her, we're talking, and I said to her, oh my God, you don't have hay fever. What's going on? And she said to me that she's cured her hay fever. Now, I am asthmatic, they say, and I have hay fever, they say, and I struggle with it really, really badly. Hi, Michael, how you doing? And so I said to her, what have you used? What did you get? And she said, and please, I hope you're not eating while you're on this call, and I hope your stomachs are very strong. Thank you for the heart. Somebody loves me today. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Caroline. And she said she drank her own urine. I'm going to let that sink in. She drank her own urine. And I was like, what? I was driving and I nearly crashed my car because I did not know you could drink your own urine. Now, forgive me, I didn't do much biology. And hi, Michael. She drank her own urine. Audria, do you know about that? And the urine cured her allergies. Her urine cured her fever. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so I came home, I know, right? And I Googled it. Oh my God. And it is a very popular phenomenon. A lot of illnesses. Yes, Audria. I went to Google this morning and I Googled it. And apparently urine therapy is a very popular treatment for 175 diseases. Now, I didn't say so. Go and Google it for yourself. And apparently people are curing a lot of cancers and a lot of things about that. And I was like, what? So if you hear me tell you that I'm doing urine therapy, don't be very surprised. Thank God we're not sharing the same glass. Ouch. The thought of it made me feel really ill. But if it cures me, I would do it. Because the reality is that there are so many medications that doctors are throwing at us these days, and it cannot be good for our bodies. It cannot be good for our bodies. And so I'm sure there are many alternative therapies out there that work. I'm not advocating for any. I'm just saying do your research. I know of a fact, my friend who's in my community as well, she's in my community, she drank her own urine, she put it up her nostrils, and then my nose is big already, so I don't know how that would work. But she's put it up her nostrils and it worked. Guys, look for alternative, I can't say the word, alternative therapies, and try them. Within reason, obviously. Not go and drink your own urine, obviously. But sending her prayers. Thank you. She sends her love, guys. She's lost a lot of weight, very, very much, so much weight. But there is good news. She's moved from the intensive care and she's in recovery. Chardonnay, is it recovery? Where is she? Where did we go today? She's at rehabilitation. So that's good news. And then they're also going to move her now back to her own home. So there's progress there. But I'm going to try urine therapy. I'll tell you guys when I do it. Or not. Gosh. But if it would cure me, who knows? So have a look at urine therapy, guys, and tell me what you think. Come into my community and talk about it. There's a post in my Facebook group today about urine therapy. You can drink your own urine to heal your diseases. I'm gonna go now because my son's graduating tomorrow. I haven't eaten all day. I'm a bit tired. I've got a lot of my own stuff I need to go and do. I haven't seen my email much today. My PA has been back and forth. And I just kind of took time out today to spend some time with my daughter. I went shopping as well. I got myself a beautiful gown day for an event I'm going to soon. I got myself my Eric Thomas outfit. I got myself my outfit to speak in Poland. I've lost some weight. So Sonia was like, "Oh my God, girl, you're looking fine today." So you know, it's good, and I'm trying to take better care of my health because boy, your health is your biggest wealth. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for jumping on. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my space. I appreciate you. And remember, release anything, any broken hedges in your life. Please try to release them because boy, there's no replay button. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Hi, Cheryl. Watch the replay, honey. Talk to you. Bye-bye.